Hello, my name is Nick Kringus, and today we'll be discussing Unique Article Wizard. Unique Article Wizard reviews. Is UAW the perfect link building tool post Panda? Unique Article Wizard claims to be the best article syndication tool on the internet, saying that your content will get published by more websites than any other service. The theory is that if you send out better content using superior spinning techniques and make it easier for anyone to republish a unique version of your article, that content will not only fetch more backlinks, but will also continue to get published indefinitely into the future. Most article submission services fall short in at least one critical area and don't give you the search engine results that you hope for. Supposedly, Google has made it harder to rank well by discounting links found in duplicate content, for example, so a service like this has to be diligent to ensure that every step of the process is at its best. Okay, so I updated this review a few times, so we're just scrolling down to the text here. What is Unique Article Wizard? Unique Article Wizard is a service that provides a step-by-step wizard where you can create new content, rewrite that content, and submit it to over 20,000 websites that need fresh, unique content. Each website that accepts and publishes your content must leave the resource box with the links that you created intact. So just to be clear, your article will not go out to 20,000 different blogs and websites as I originally thought. It's a little bit misleading. The 20,000 websites is the entire network that Unique Article Wizard publishes to, but it will only publish to the category that you choose, which is probably a few hundred different websites per article that you post. That's my experience anyway. How does Unique Article Wizard work? With Unique Article Wizard, you can use a spinner on your own and paste that spun syntax in the article form, but the real value of the service comes from when you spend the extra time and rewrite each paragraph by hand. This way, each unique version of your article looks great without machine-generated gibberish and looks like you actually wrote each version because in reality you did personally write every word. As you can see, this attention to detail will take you more time on the front end, but in the long run your article will get picked up by many more sites and will continue to be republished out into the future indefinitely, effectively dripping hundreds of thousands of links back to your website over time. In theory, if you write it and submit a few articles a week, you can generate tens of thousands of backlinks over the course of a year. This is a huge claim for any service, especially since each link should be counted by Google because it is found within unique content. Some additional information about Unique Article Wizard that will help you decide whether or not this is for you is that you can have an unlimited number of pen names, so if you are promoting different sites and different niches, you won't cause readers to question how you can be an expert in so many different niches at the same time. To me, the more important benefit of this is that the search engines will think that many different people are promoting and talking about your website. This carries an infinitely more weight with the big G than if you were talking about yourself on thousands of pages around the web. It makes sense, right? This benefit makes this feature a biggie, really differentiating Unique Article Wizard from all other products in its class. In addition, you are allowed to spin your resource boxes so that you can easily alternate anchor text, the URLs that your links point to, and the text surrounding your links to make things look extra natural to the search engines. I also saw on one internet marketing forum that people were concerned that the article would get blasted out to thousands of directories, and they were curious to know if you could set a daily submission limit inside Unique Article Wizard or otherwise schedule the syndication of your article over time. The answer is that you can set a daily limit right at the end of the step-by-step wizard, and you can go back later and change that limit quickly and easily. Also, after going out to the article directories, your content gets picked up by webmasters one at a time. If they like your article and want to republish, they can easily do so. Research results for Unique Article Wizard. This was my initial research for Unique Article Wizard, and a few updates in here as well. I have been using Unique Article Wizard for about a week now, and I put only one article through the system to see how it went. My article was actually rejected 3 days after submitting because I put 3 links in the resource box. You're only allowed 2 per article. So I resubmitted the article and got it accepted the next day. Here were the results of the first day of my article being submitted. I set a daily submission limit of 25. In my opinion, that's too high. My article was submitted to 24 different websites. 17 out of 24 were live right away. This has gone down a bit since recent Google updates. I find now that it's about half of the ones that they get published to are live right away. One of the live articles was, out of all the live articles, one was on a PR3 domain, 2 were on PR2 domains, 1 was a PR1 domain, 11 on PR0, and 2 were on domains with not applicable, no PR. So on day 1, I received 17 backlinks found in unique content. You spent a good amount of time rewriting so that it was not machine-generated gibberish. Again, I said this earlier. Better than I thought. So it was better results than I thought at the time. Now, actually, they don't publish where exactly your article was submitted to or published. They used to give you a URL list, but apparently that made it too easy for the search engines to come in, open an account, find out where these articles were being published, and then because of that, they would go and de-index the whole network or discount the links coming from those sites, so they don't give you that URL anymore. Update number 3, I put this here, even though it's the third update, because it's under the research results. Personal case study, and I need to change this, for UAW added on October 16, 2012. I'm excited to announce that I've completed a study to finally answer the question, does Unique Article Wizard work? In short, the answer is yes. If you consider moving a new website up to number 2 in Google a success, then yes, Unique Article Wizard works. Let's break down my test. So on this website, this just shows that this project was for this website. Submission rate set was to 7 per day. This article has been submitted 7 times per day for just under 2 weeks for a total of 85 submissions. Not all of them have been indexed, but I don't expect all links to get found by Google. After all, its results were after, not the links. So as you can see here in this image that I went all the way from 5 to 2 at the end, but from 89 to 2 during this. As you can see, we were doing the Google dance for a while there, which is normal. If this jumping around happens to you, just know that it always happens at some point. And it's important to note, just on a side note, don't stop link building abruptly if something happens to your rankings. If Google, for some reason, devalues you and moves you down in the rank, I believe it's just a test to see what you're going to do about it. They play this Google dance to see if you're going to change up your link building or stop building links, so they can easily see if you were doing it unnaturally or not. It's nice that dozens of my pages are ranking for this keyword, but I find it a bit peculiar that I own about 20 spots in sequential order, as you can see here. This is just another side note. This is not the first time I've seen this either. I have a handful of sites that have sequential rankings just like these. Very strange. I guess it's just a quirk in the current algorithm, and they don't really care about D pages of the results, because how can one site dominating 2 full pages in a row be considered a good user experience? I'm certainly open to your educated thoughts on this. Leave them in the comments below. Full disclosure, the problem with this case study is that I refuse to use only one tool to build links because it will be useless in the current SEO environment. I have built social bookmark links and one pyramid link with Web 2.0 properties, but for the last 2 weeks, I have only built Unique Article Wizard links. That's the best I can do to see if Unique Article Wizard is effective in increasing Google rankings. Unfortunately, you will have to take my word for it that I own this site, because I cannot reveal the URL or the keyword. What's the competition like for this keyword? It is a valid point to think that maybe this article marketing method was only effective because the keyword has little or no competition. When I Google this term right now without quotation marks, it returns 543,000 results. And my site just showed us number 1, so I'm really excited. We'll soon see if it's only because the search engine is remembering my preferences or if it is legitimate. It turns out that my page load time at this time was very, very high. I mean, it was taking well over 10 seconds for my page to load, for my site to load. So I got an expert in this area speed up my page load time, and he got it down to about 2 seconds and change for my site to get loaded. He said it was a bunch of ineffective HTML code that he had to clean up, and a few days later it went to number 1. Now it's there to stay, I think, for now anyway, until someone bumps me out of that number 1 spot. It probably won't happen while I'm working on this, because I'm I'm working on it currently, so it's going to be hard for somebody to surpass me. We'll soon see if it's only because the search engine is remembering my preferences or if it is legitimate. It was legitimate. Below, I have included the search volume for this keyword and left the reviews part of the term showing to show you this is a buyer keyword. So, as you can see, reviews was in the term, which means it has high commercial intent. As you can see, it has pretty good volume. The actual keyword itself has about 3,000 searches as a broad match. Exact match, 260 people searching for it each and every month. So these are different keywords. I'd say half of them have the main keyword in it, the product keyword in it, and the others don't. They're just related. But as you can see, it gets pretty good search volume. But it says that the competition is low right here. What's the deal? I thought you might say that, but you can't always think it will be easy just because the Google external keyword tool says so. May I also show you the Market Samurai SEO competition data for this keyword? So as you can see, I'm number 2 right here. I blacked it out. And these are all the what these fields mean. And I'll stop there because backlinks to the page is the main factor I look at when analyzing the strength of the competitors. As you can see, the competition is incredibly fierce for this keyword phrase. Yes, I have the exact match domain for the keyword, and that obviously helped me get ranked quicker and easier, even after the EMD update, by the way, because I don't think it targeted, well, I know it didn't target all exact match domains. Only about 5% of them were hit, which is a very small percentage. I think they were just... first of all, getting rid of brand new sites that were on page 1. Age of domain age, as it says here, is a biggie. Also, the amount of quality content that's on it. So no longer can like 1 or 2 pages on a site rank quickly, that is. Not that they can't rank at all. But that's what I believe the exact match domain algorithm update was all about. And it did not affect me. Yes, I have that exact one. The point of this case study is to see if Unique Article Wizard worked, and I think you can agree that it does. If you're wondering why I didn't test it on a site that doesn't have the keyword in the domain to really see if UAW is effective, well, frankly, I don't waste my time on sites that don't have the proper on-page optimization. Keyword in the domain being one on-page factor. All else being equal, this single article submission seemed to move my site in the right direction in the search engine results pages. Who knows? It still might not work for you, but I've done all that I can to test this tool. Either way, I know that UAW works, and I will continue using it until it stops working. What other people are saying about this article marketing SEO software. So I try to find unbiased people that aren't affiliates of it. It was kind of hard, frankly, but at least I found ones that could back up their claims. Post Penguin and Panda, this was updated. From Kelly, Felix, and Mike Long, 12-year internet marketing veterans inside their members area. UAW is absolutely, positively still working. There is no question UAW is still working like nuts right now. Then we have most of the time your articles go on weak sites, but occasionally your article will get picked up by a reputable site, and this is a good way to increase your backlinks. SEO Thomas. UAW, in my opinion, simply cannot be beat in terms of generating human-readable articles for auto-submission to directories and email lists. I don't know what he meant by that. Email lists. Yes, it does take some editing, but it is very simple and well worth the time you put in. Outside of the article directories, it seems that your article usually gets picked up on low-page rank websites because there are so many blogs using their free plugin. Here's one complaint from a real UAW user. These are then published to blogs that normal everyday people agree to have on their own blogs. People like to hear that content is king, blah, 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 so people are more than happy to add their blogs to UAW. The problem with these kinds of public networks is that they do not limit the amount of articles to one blog, which means over time your links will become less valuable, and you'll end up in a vicious cycle where you have to continue using their service just to maintain a moderate competitive keyword, Whizbit. The problem with Whizbit's comment is that he only mentions the blogs that publish your content and not the article directories, and he doesn't connect how your links lose value over time. I completely disagree with him because if your links are still live, they continue to have value in the search engines. Furthermore, there is no other service, I have to change that can do more with decent content than Unique Article Wizard. That's why they've been around for so long. The number of backlinks that you can generate is so big that it counters the low page rank of the websites where your links are found. If you look at the linking profiles of even the most competitive websites on page 1 of Google, you'll see that 90% of the links are found on pages without PageRank. So this tells you that all links count, and it even looks unnatural to have only links found on sites with PR. I think what else he was saying is that your links move from the home page of that blog, which is the most valuable in terms of PageRank, onto other pages that get pushed down into deeper pages of the blog as more and more content gets published on that blog over time. But like I said, that's a nice bump at the very beginning, but your links still count if it moves down on their deeper onto their blog. So advantages of Unique Article Wizard. I'm not sure when Unique Article Wizard was first released, but it has been at least 5 years, which is an eternity in internet marketing, usually a good sign. $67 per month is at the lower end of this class of link building services. Some people might think that's a disadvantage. I think it's an advantage. One article that you write will go out and fetch you hundreds of thousands of backlinks over time. That's not true at all, actually. I've found it only to get a couple hundred each, but I guess it can get you thousands, but one article cannot get you hundreds of thousands of backlinks. I don't think so, not what I've seen. Let me know if you've seen different. Each article that goes out is a unique version so that most of your links get counted towards your search engine rankings. Unique article spinning method ensures that each unique version of your article is readable. Easy to use step-by-step wizard, 30-day money-back guarantee. Unlimited number of pens, names, so that in my opinion it doesn't look like you are the one doing all the promoting. Unique Article Wizard suggests the benefit of unlimited author names is that you can be an expert to different markets at the same time. I think it's, like I said, to look natural. I even put about 200 different pen names in with each and every article so that each time it gets published, it's by a different name. It submits to article directories and to blogs in their network for a diversity of links. Content is submitted over time so that you are safe from any search engine penalties for building too many links too quickly. Unique Article Wizard provides a list of all the sites that your article was submitted to so that you see everything is working and so that you can build backlinks to those links, boosting their effectiveness. This is not true anymore. Possibility of your article going viral for more links because readers can easily republish a unique version of your article on their website. Multiple alternating author boxes so that you can alternate URLs linked to anchor text and content around your link, making things look even more natural. So me, personally, I create 6 different resource boxes. 6. And I spin the words around the links, and then I point 3 of them to my money site, the home page. Another 3 to different pages of the website. And then the rest to Web 2.0 properties linking into my site. So not my site directly, but feeder sites on sites like Tumblr, Blogger, WordPress.com, LiveJournal, Squidoo. So that's how I create the resource boxes. Disadvantage of Unique Article Wizard. This is not a completely hands-off link building service. Unfortunately, you do have to write the article and then do some work to spin the article before hitting submit or hire someone to do it. Some people don't like tools that use any kind of spinning, think that is a black hat tactic. Well, you go ahead and try to submit your content to one site so that it's unique, and then submit a different article to a different site and write each article one by one. Good luck on that, because the search engine is filled with people that use tools like this, and you're going to have a hard time beating them. My article took 3 days to approve, which is longer than I expected, but after it got accepted, it has been published every day without any additional work from me. Now it takes about a day. I have to put the recurring subscription fee under disadvantages because, of course, I prefer one-time payment paid tools. On the other hand, with monthly cost, this usually ensures that the creators will continue to work on and update the service, which is true. They just came out with 3 new updates to the service recently where you can manage your authors, your different authors, have profiles for each one, making them like real people and real authors, even though they're pen names. I forgot the other 2 updates. One of them was the reporting feature where it tells you like a pie chart of where they were published or unpublished, but not the exact URLs. And there was one more. Oh yeah, the social wizard beta, unique social wizard. I think it's just called the social wizard, but that's where you can go in and get other people to tweet your content or like your content on Facebook or repost it to Google+. I used it a little bit at the very beginning, but I thought that the social wizard was lacking at the beginning because, although a good idea, there weren't enough users using it at the time. So highlights of Panda 3.3. I frankly will not go through this right now because it's going to put this way over half an hour mark. But if you'd like to read it, you can. There's highlights of Panda 3.3 and how it affected Unique Article Wizard. And down here, there's an actual conversation I had with support where I asked the guy how they were affected, if they were at all. And it was a pretty candid conversation. I appreciated his honesty. So ready to get started. Key points about Unique Article Wizard as it relates to Google Panda 3.3. The final verdict. I really like Unique Article Wizard. I think everyone serious about dominating the search engine results pages should have this service in their repertoire. The reason being, in SEO, with every step being so tedious, it's nice to have at least one tool that takes one piece of content that you wrote or bought and gets you hundreds of links with the content gradually over time. With other tools, once you stop writing and submitting content for distribution, you stop getting links. Unique Article Wizard is passive and residual in that sense, so it will continue to work for you whether you decide to work or not. This is my Unique Article Wizard bonus. You can come here and check it out on this site if you'd like, on mylinkbuildingreviews.com. mylinkbuildingreviews.com. You'll find this page under Unique Article Wizard Review in the sidebar. There's a link to it. So here's how I think I can help you. Customize SEO Moz report. This SEO Moz was a little bit harder than I thought to use because it takes so long to come back with a report. So instead I was going to use Ahrefs to come back with a report. And I didn't see a report that can show you the keyword density nice and easily, but it will show you the links coming back to your site, so then and the anchor text, so that you can go and use Unique Article Wizard to create various anchor text, which is really, really important these days, and to dilute your anchor text with things like click here and link and different anchor texts that are just generic, so it makes things look natural. So I'll run you through one of those two, either SEO Moz or the Ahrefs, to get a link report about your website and the keywords linking to it, the anchor text. So one SENuke XCR campaign. This is awesome. It's a all-in-one link building tool. When you are ready, I will use it to build more links to your website, so that you have a bunch of different diverse links coming to your website, which is also really important, since I don't suggest only using Unique Article Wizard for building links. One leading article with 3 variations. The final part of my bonus is one free article from the leading article service. These articles are written and then spun by humans so that other humans can actually read them, and your links will appear to the search engines. So I'll give you three variations of one article from the leading articles that you can use and get started right away with Unique Article Wizard. Future bonuses to be added. I have an Excel spreadsheet that I use to keep track. I call it the SEO checklist. I will give you that. Ask me up to one question per month using my direct email address. I'll give you that as well. And I just hope that these bonuses are worth well more than the $26.80 that I'll be making as a commission for your monthly Unique Article Wizard purchase. So to redeem your bonus, you can email me at this link. This has been Nick Kringus. There's a bunch of different comments down here as well that you can look at. So I hope this was helpful in reviewing Unique Article Wizard. This has been Nick Kringus. To your success, let me know if you have any questions. Over and out.